Okay, this, my dear friends, is the amazing William Shakespeare. There are a lot of theories about William Shakespeare, and that Shakespeare is just a series of writers, and I hate to think that because I'd love to think we Brits produced something so talented. My good friend Bill has served me well for many, many years. From audition pieces to improving my acting. I'm just going to move the camera. He's served me very, very well. From The Tempest to Comedy of Errors, Much Ado About Nothing, Midsummer Night's Dreams, As You Like It, Taming of the Shrew, All's Well That Ends Well, Twelfth Night, Titus Andronicus, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, Macbeth, and Hamlet, just love them, love them, love them, and his sonnets and his poems are just, anyway, so in my drama group, woo, Mike, hello Mike, he's going to love me for mentioning them, I'll do another video on them. I recently moved up from Mike's group, the seniors, where I've been for 4.5 years, I think, 4.5 years, and now that I've turned 16 I've moved up to the academy. Now, the academy is from 16 to 21 year olds, but mostly it's 16 to 18, and they are so good at what they do. By the time they get there, their acting is just... Anyway, we're taking 2 terms and we're doing Romeo and Juliet. And I was ill on Wednesday, so I didn't go to the session. It killed me not to know what part I was playing. I was like sat there going for 2 hours. So aggravating. And at the end of the session, my friend Louis called me. He was like, oh yeah, sorry I didn't text you, but I couldn't spell who you're playing. And I was like, how can you not spell who I'm playing? He was like, oh yeah, you're playing Balthazar. Right, okay. He was like, you're right. I was like, yeah. And I really had my heart set on playing the nurse, and it aggravates me because I'm not getting roles like our school's doing Grease at the moment, and I didn't get that. And I'm stage managing, which is really cool and I really love it, but I love acting more, and I wanted the challenge because I've never ever done a musical. I was like, oh please just let me do it, I want to have a go. But apparently I looked too old against the rest of the cast, which sucked. And but Romeo and Juliet, I found out, and I blubbed so much, I boo-hooed, because I didn't get it. I've worked so hard for the last 3 or so years, and I've been playing chorus parts, and it's all been fun and it's really good, and like I've improved a lot, but a lot of that's due to having to do the GCSE and getting the top marks and stuff. And I really, really wanted the nurse because I wanted to prove that I can do it. And Balthazar is basically Romeo's servant, and I've had a look in my good old, in Bill's book, and Act 5 I come on. There's 5 acts in Romeo and Juliet, and I basically tell Romeo about Juliet. Then she is well and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, since you did leave it for my office, sir. And it's like, I have a conversation with Romeo. Romeo goes on a bit. Then we bugger off. Then I don't do anything. Right until Fry Lawrence, excuse me. till Safari Lawrence comes and talks to me. It's 2 pages towards the end, and it's... I'm going to start crying in a minute because I've been working really hard and I'm not winning the roles, and it's getting to me because I work hard. I can do both serious and comedy. And no one's giving me the chance. I really wanted to play the nurse. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm really not. I don't get it, because I work hard, I'm good at what I do. I'm polite, I work well with others. I'm the mother, I'm always there, like, caring for everyone else. That's why I'm stage manager. And I mean, a really good friend of mine has got the nurse, and I'm like so glad that it went to her and not anyone else, because I would never ever want anyone else to play that part. It makes me so angry, because there's 3 of us that are new this term, and one of them has got Lord Capulet and the other one's got Tybalt, and I've got Balthazar, and it's like, huh? What just happened there? And I don't know whether he just thinks I couldn't do it, or whether it wasn't right against the rest of the cast like it was with Grease. I worked so hard for my Grease audition, and then I didn't get anything, and like, yeah, my teacher was like, oh yeah, you were considered for Rizzo, and then when we looked at you against the rest of the cast, you were too old and other stuff, and I was like, I really wanted to play the nurse. But congrats to everyone else for their parts, they're really cool parts, and it's not the fact that the guys got parts that they did, but I wouldn't have minded, I don't know, I wouldn't have minded if they got a good part. I'm slightly jealous. And I genuinely thought I could get the nurse, and Balthazar is such a fast stretch, and it's a good part, and I'll like do a lot of physical stuff, but that's really not what I wanted to do. Anyway, I didn't cry, I really didn't. It's not like the whole world can see. I'm gonna go now. Have a break. Ciao.